Welcome to another race, fellas. I'm at Daytona Trucks. I love the combination. It's a great race. The cool thing about it is you can go wide open all the way through, but the track's bumpy enough and the truck's squirrely enough to where you have to be able to drive it. So it will get interesting. It definitely get interesting in the first couple of laps also, and I'm going to turn them down just a little bit. Just a little bit. They're pretty loud. I'm looking forward to it. I purposely did not qualify on this one because I wanted to start in the back, because I almost guarantee you there will be a wreck within the first lap or two. So this allows me to start in the back and hopefully not get run over by one guy, and I'll have a chance to have a good clean finish and hopefully end up with a pretty good position at the end. I'm hoping to. I've been kind of looking at my options. I'm wanting to have a tutorial type video published in the next couple of days about a combination of iRacing the game and the program that I use to record, because some of the kids at school and things have asked me, well, what do you use? How do you do it? What's the game? So hopefully I can have that video in the next couple of days. But for right now, we're just going to try to have a good race.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed. Catch the two car.
I was part of a race earlier where a guy tried what I'd done in the old Daytona and stuff. It start out in the back and get a full head of steam, and at the green, you just fly through everybody or around them. He lasted about a lap and a half, 2 laps before he was out of the race. Somebody's smoking. I don't know if they hit the wall or what they've done already. Looks like a guy up here.
Get ready. Going green. Catch the 14 car.
Already.
The pace car is in.
Good news is we can punch it.
You've got 10 laps to go.
Stupid stuff. Trying to follow his line and about put myself into the wall.
Car stop down low. Go high.
And you'll see stuff like that scattered all throughout the race.
Car outside. Clear. Slow car ahead. Go high. Outside. Go high. Clear.
Oh man, I've got some smoke coming from behind me. Ugh.
Fix it.
Even though I started like dead last, I would have had a shot at a top 5 finish, or near the end. I would have had a shot at a top 10 finish if I'd have made it all the way through. I'm gonna tuck toward the bottom, make sure I don't wreck anybody. You see the oil splatter on my window? You know, I'm pretty close to blowing it up. But I'd rather do it this way. I'll move faster than if I just had the car towed in. So I'm going to try to get in the pits and get a quick repair and get back out of here. That's the plan anyway. But man, I've got some serious oil splatter going on. And I definitely don't want to get black flagged. Eden, what are you doing, baby? Okay, he's torn off the thing on the windshield. So that's going to help me. Be able to see a little bit. And I'm off. Now, if I had been towed in, had to wait on them to tow me in, then I'd have still been waiting. Okay, don't want to get black flagged. I don't want to enter the track right now, because there's cars approaching very quickly, or trucks in this case. So I want to wait till the back stretch to get up onto the track. And I should be safe. And I kind of feel bad if there's anybody out there racing that hasn't been able to tear off the sheet on their windshield that had that oil and junk on there. I've had a few marbles and a little bit of the tire rubber come up on the window before while I was driving, but not that much oil and splatter. It was almost invisible. You know, you couldn't see through it.
Stay with me, Pete.
Yeah, they can't hold the line. They're like,
I'm still in 14th position, and even being in the accident, I could pull off a top 10. On the little relative box down there, I see that the number 43, he's 2 or 3 cars in front of me. Now he's 11 seconds in front of me, almost 12. But if something happens, I could very well catch up with him. And you also see the leaders are catching up with me. Leaders, when you catch me, I'll stay high. And those 3 guys are riding together. They're drafting. They're just pulling away from everybody else. And I caught out to the leaders, but I actually let a guy that was passing me for position get by. He just hopped aboard the train and was riding with them.
You've got 2 laps to go.
That guy wrecked coming out of the pits. It happens from time to time. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any better than 14th, because the number 11 guy just came out of the pits and we're on the last lap.
One car ahead, go high.
I was afraid that might happen. And my car's dead.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need to tow back to pit lane, press and hold your reset button, and we'll come and get you.
My car is toast. And we totally lose all power. I knew he was somewhere around through there. I just wasn't sure where. And this,
Good race, Seven.
last lap in the race, I wasn't letting up. Had one more turn to go. I wasn't going to hit the brakes. So good race. Let me exit out here and look for the wreck. Okay, coming around this corner here, I knew that something had happened because there's a couple of cars up there already. And now here's where I'm going to show you. Actually, let me go the other way. Okay, I see him turning. Now, as I was going full speed, I didn't really see that. I just saw the smoke. It doesn't look so bad now, but actually, it looks like I'm running right into him. I hope that you understand that's not exactly what I was doing. Couldn't see him at all. Yeah, from these angles, it just makes me look like a bad driver. But I hit him head on. Let's see here. All right. I'm looking for the chase mode. Well, how did I miss it? Okay. Right there's one. All right, let's see. One more. I think there's one from the bumper, like the front bumper. Gearbox. Right here. All right, fellas. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. It was an interesting race, that's for sure. Had a pretty decent time with it. Hey, right here. This is actually working, I think. So what you can see here is my desktop. You can see that I have three Windows panes. Hopefully you can see the cursor. I can't remember if I turned it off or not. It doesn't look like I see the cursor floating around. But the reason you see the three window panes there is because I have three monitors. The software that I'm using is OBS, and you see the icon here if you can see it. And that's what I have opened up in this pane right here, to the far left. And all I'm going to do is come down here at the bottom and hit stop recording. And that would be it. So I'll see y'all next time. And remember, keep an eye out for the tutorial. All right.